Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and welcome to our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. I'm so glad you can join us. I hope everyone is doing well, and we are going to begin we're on Facebook, we're on Shalom, we're on YouTube. So I'm just so glad that you can be with us, and we're also on Zoom, so we have our live audience here. Right now, we're here with Susan, Rudolph, Ellen, and Skylar. Okay, so we're going to begin our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach li'olam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. Ma'ariv Aravim. Well, here in Florida, it is dark, so we are now past the twilight time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach sha'arim, uvitvuna mishanei tim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader kochavim, v'mishmeroteim, barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'laylo golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or, umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uben layla, Adonai tzavod shemo. El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Li'olam Ve'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'Ma'ariv Aravim, Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo, Yisrael. And now the prayer that states who we are. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. And you shall love V'ahavta. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. Okay, just take a break and say hi to everybody. Hi, Rudolph, Ellen, Susan, and Skylar. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if anybody's on our restream. Zion is on our restream. How are you, honey? And here comes Marvin. Hail, hail, the gang is all here. So I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope your evening is good as we prepare for another holiday, Chag Simchat Torah. So will we get on with our service this evening? And speaking of miracles, as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang the song of praise. Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, osef eleh. Malchutecha ba'ra'u beinecha, okeh hayam lifnei Moshe v'Miriam. Ze Eli anu, va'amru, Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chayim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Eternal One, our God, cause us to lie down in peace and raise us up to life, our sovereign. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us for your name's sake. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you are a protecting power and saving power, truly a sovereign power. Gracious and compassionate are you. Guard our going and our coming in life, and in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. And we ask that for in this country, in Israel, and throughout the world. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei rabbah, v'yamadira hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchayedecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'yimeru amen. Yeheshmei rabba mevorach, li'olam maya yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yibar, v'yiroman, v'yinaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalab, shemei d'kudusha b'richu, leilam, B'cha b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, da'amiram b'yalma, b'yimeru, amen. And now the Avot. We're reminding Adonai for the Avot and the V'imot that promises made. We're hoping that the promises will be kept through down to our generation. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zoher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Gula livnei v'nehem, L'ma'an Shemo ba'achava, Melech Ozer, Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. And in the Atah, Gibor, we remind ourselves that Adonai is the only superhero we need, who gives life to the living. That's all we need in our lives. Atah Gibor li'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav laHoshia. Mechakeh Chaim bechesed, Mechaye Meitim berachamim rabim. Somech noflim berofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umkayim emunato. Lishene afar, micha mocha bal givurot, umido melach, melech memid, kayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'emanata lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol. Let's go back to Restream. Yes, Simchat Torah Zion is one of my favorite too. And speaking of Simchat Torah, this is when we go back to the beginning of the Torah. Parsha Bereshit, deja vu all over again. According to Aish.com, the word Torah is derived from the word ha'orah, meaning guidance or teaching with direction, and hints at Torah's role as a guide to coming close to the Creator. Only that which furthers this good is contained in the Torah. What is deja vu? It is defined as seen already. According to JewFacts.org, we read the last parsha on Simchat Torah and immediately proceed to the first paragraph in Genesis, reminding us that the Torah is a circle. It does not end. So let's begin at this parsha. It begins with the creation, the beginning. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Adonai created light and dark, day and night, evening and morning. Next was water and earth. With earth came vegetation. Then the sun and the moon, water creatures, air creatures, followed by earth creatures. Then the creation of man and woman, and Shabbat, Adonai's gift of rest. Then the serpent and Adam and Eve's eating from the tree of knowledge, which was forbidden to them, and the punishments of the serpent, and the punishments of Adam, and the punishments of Eve. Then Bereshit continues with the story of Cain and Abel, sons of Adam and Eve. The Villa Gaon states Adam and Eve gave birth to a new generation born in innocence. Both men bring an offering to Adonai, although there was no rules yet about sacrifices. Cain is jealous that Abel is seen as favorable to Adonai and murders him, although, as Rabbi Hirsch states, there were no rules yet. The knowledge of sacrifices and knowing murder was wrong was inborn, was innate, and Cain is punished. And now we come to the portion about begots. They begot, and begot, the beginning of the familial lines. The descendants are listed to Noah, whom are favored by Adonai when he wanted to destroy all living things. Noah was similar to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, and Joshua, all finding favor. This was the beginning of men who were pleasing to Adonai. We have seen the beginning of the Torah, the beginning of creation, the beginning of humankind, the beginning of sacrifices, the beginning of favored men, the beginning of familial lines, lineage. Yet, it might be the beginning, but we are reading it again, deja vu, all over again. We've just completed a review of ourselves for the year. Now we begin a new year. Weeks later, we begin reading the Torah again, starting with the Parsha Bereshit. We read it to gain guidance, to lead good lives. Now there are several new beginnings in this Parsha, all bringing us into this yearly cycle, deja vu. We have all been there before. But this year, let's not repeat the past mistakes. To read the Torah each year, we read it again to gain new insight, perhaps seeing something we missed in the past. This is part of living a new life. You know, ever go to a movie and see the same movie over and over and over? And each time you see it, you found something new. You see something you might have missed. Maybe even a book, reading the same book over and over. for new insight. This is part of living a Jewish life. Make this just as important as your spiritual life. Are we repeating the same errors that we will be asking for forgiveness in a year from now? Are we looking into ourselves for more insight? Are we having déjà vu? But make it a new beginning. May it be a new year for us, a happy and a healthy, and may it be a Chag Sameach for us all. And now let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say amen. So Sue was telling us that she keeps seeing Old Yeller, hoping for a new ending. I keep watching Mamma Mia and not hoping for a new ending. Or The King and I. Okay. And now the prayer for healing. So let us take a momentary break. And we start typing in the names of all those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I will begin with Shoel ben Rivka, Yehuda bat Isabella, Boomer, Luna, and Sammy, Rav Yehoshua ben Meir, Rob and Ronnie, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Seal's daughter, Chavazisa bat Sally, Hannah bat Leola, Miriam bat Shulamit, Leslie, Mindalea bat Chaya, Maxine, Paul, Marcia, Marlene bat Sylvia, Bobby, George, David, Yaakov ben Charlotte, Samantha, Lance, Shayna bat Shlava, Samir, Naomi, Melissa and her mother, Stephen Bucksbaum, Howard, Zisa Rezo bat Seal, Lisa, Sharon, Jeanette Fox, Gail Hughes, Gloria, James Suppose, Reuben Ben Ruchel, and Rita. Okay, let's go with our names. Okay, we have Joanna and her husband David, Ziona's dear Aunt Pearl bat Ethel, and Chava bat Elsa. Okay, let me see the names. All those who are recovering from the two hurricanes, and for all those who are working to assist them. All Sim Shalomus who are ill, Ellen, Joanne, Ellen D, and all cancer patients, and all in Israel who need peace and healing. Ben Allen, Terrence Jones, Dawn Alnut, Howard Gruber, Myrna, Sue Schimberg, and Marvin himself. Okay. Let's go back. Mi shebeirach avotenu mehol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu Behold, Abraham, Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, V'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu k'ho hamanam, anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'eman, v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol ha'oretz, v'yom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, Ushmo, Ushmo, Ushmo Echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Yitkadav Yikadash Shemei Rabbah, Bialma Divra Hirute Viamlich Malhute, Bechayehon of Yumechon, Uchaye de Chol Beit Yisrael, Bagalav Zman Kariv Yimru Amen, Yehesh Me Rabbah Mevorach Lama Me Amaya, Yitbarach Vishbach Vipar Viruman Vinase, Yitadar Vitalev Yitalav, Shemei de Kedusha Brichu, They Lamin Kol Birchata Vishirata, Tushbachata Vinechamata, Dami Rami Alma Vimru Amen. Yehesh lama Rabba Mishamaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'yakol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mumah, Huya Seh Shalom, Aleinu V'yakol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining us here. Hold on, I'm seeing. Okay. Let add to our Mishabera, Jacinda and her bad hip, Eretz Yisrael and the hostages, the IDF and families of the missing, those lost to war in the recent hurricanes, and a yurt site for Joanna for her mother. All right, guys, be well, be happy. Here in Florida, we've had rain on and off today, but it's no longer 90 degrees. Yay! So be again happy, healthy, be well. Check out our Sim Shalom page, our JSLI site, and just see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye all.